Okay, this is an EWC control board for a damper system. I'm going to go over the wiring of it just to explain. Had some people ask me about it, said they look too complicated, but really they're really easy. Here we have the equipment that's from the air handler itself. This is our 24 volt power. These three right here are going to be your damper controls. It's 3 wires: power open, power closed, and common. Then on the other side, these are your thermostats, 1, 2, 3. This particular one only has 2 used, and then this is a sensor for the supply air or return air. Very simple once you break it down. And then you've got some dip switches here that need to be set for each system. Now there's your equipment. You've got your W2, W1/B, O, your Y, green, RH and RC, and common. That goes down to the air handler, wires up just like a normal air handler with your condensing wires going in at the air handler. Red and common, this is going to go down to your transformer, which we use an external transformer to power the board. I don't know why. You can steal red and common from the actual circuit of the air handler, but they prefer not to do that. And then these, like I said, are the damper control. This is our common. Green is our power open, the M4. I'm sorry. Common is M1. Power open is M4, and power closed is M6. You wire all your dampers the same way, and they'll go out of the box and go over to our damper controls. As you can see there, and we label them. And then we're going to jump to this side here. That's our sensor. You can do a return sensor or a supply sensor. This one I believe is a supply sensor, so we use brown and black, and that goes down inside the air handler, usually right next to the blower. And these are our thermostat connections. This is a heat pump system, so it's wired up for a heat pump. Nothing big there. We do wire our black and white together on the board, and on the thermostat they're separate. Then we've got our dip switches here. Set it up for heat pump or gas. The thermostat's either heat pump or heat cool. We got purge, fan, your O, you can change reversing if it was a ream or a rud. Then the supply air sensor, and then either gas or hydro, which these will be hydro for heat pump. You have all your LED lights, fan, compressor, W1, W2, your zones. If the zone is lit up, that means the zone is calling. And the supply air limit It'll flash if there's any type of problem with the limit. I've had to replace a few of those this year. And then our status, which blinks a code for heat or cool. But that's pretty much it. They're not complicated once you break them down into their sections. Oh, and we do have three settings on the top. Your W2 stage, you can set it up for how long you want it to stage the first stage to the second stage. And then our lowest temperature it'll set to, and the highest temperature it'll set to. But that's about it. Pretty simple once you break it down. So I was supposed to do a startup here, but the sinks aren't hooked up under the cabinets, so I'm not doing anything. I wanted to talk to you guys, kind of explain something that happened here recently. Just as a reminder to all of us, we go into people's homes and work on their businesses every day. And sometimes we get a little laxed in our jobs. I'm guilty of it. But this past Tuesday, my cousin, he owns a masonry company, and his oldest son, Dalton, he's 21 years old. He worked for his dad. He was on a job site in Dallas. And he got electrocuted, and he didn't come home. So I just want to say to everybody, be careful out there. You never know what's going to happen. So be safe. Take that extra second to think about something, or if you see something that's not right, tell somebody. Do something about it. Just be careful.